The modern American family is looking a lot more like modern America.
It gave us a purpose and a calling and fulfilling a need. I can't imagine living without him.
Tony and Laura Bloomsma have 10 children, some born in the U.S., some from Ethiopia, and they've turned this sprawling North Carolina home into a full house. The Bloomsmas thought they were done at 4, then 5, then 7, all adopted in the U.S. But they say they were struck by what they learned about orphaned children in Ethiopia.
We started thinking about and realizing the starvation, the need, the international need of, we have a very nice house, we have a very nice income, we can provide a great home, and we can love the children, which is the first most important, but we can provide for them and feed for them, and they're not going to starve to death.
With comparatively high incomes and a low birth rate, more and more American families are trying to adopt children from other countries, but fewer and fewer are getting the chance. With Russia now outlawing adoptions to the U.S., America is facing a critical adoption shortage. U.S. foreign adoptions have fallen from 23,000 in 2004 to fewer than 10,000 a year now. The main reason? A movement led by the United Nations Children's Fund to keep children in their home countries, and ever-growing amounts of red tape.
Primarily that there's more placement of the children in the foreign countries, and longer waiting times are becoming much more difficult to adopt. A lot of families have given up on adoption after a number of years waiting.
It used to take less than 2 years for Americans to adopt a child from China. It now takes 6. For those adopting before Russia's ban, it took a stack of legal documents this thick, more than 100 pages, to get there. For many Americans here in North Carolina and around the country, it's not the red tape that's the problem, it's the cost. Fees to 2 governments and mandatory visits to the child's home country can add up to $50,000. That's more than the average American earns in a year.
If it is, you put equals. If not, you put not equals.
Laura Bloomsma says the 3 children she adopted from Ethiopia still think about those they left behind.
They presented the question in very broken English of when we were going to be going back to get more of kind of their friends over in Ethiopia. And I said, oh, no, tried to communicate, no, we have 10, that's enough. One of them looked at me and got big eyes and said, but Mom, there's so many and they're so hungry.
For now, anyway, as the Bloomsma children grow up, they're finding fewer other Americans like them. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Asheville, North Carolina.